Well, today marks, can you believe this, 1 year since the start of the coronavirus pandemic. On this day in 2020, the World Health Organization officially declared COVID-19 a pandemic. The news left many here in America unprepared for what was to come. Remember this? All those empty shelves at grocery stores across the nation? Well, a year ago today, also actor Tom Hanks and his wife, Rita Wilson, revealed they had tested positive for the virus while working in Australia. And of course, the NBA suspended its season the same day, with most colleges and pro leagues quickly following along. So a year into the pandemic, the U.S. has suffered a devastating loss. It's nearly 530,000 dead. That's more than World War I, World War II, and Vietnam combined. 29 million cases of the disease are out there, but there are a lot of reasons to be hopeful. So here's what Dr. Fauci, remember Dr. Fauci? We didn't know about him a year ago. Here's what he said today on the Today Show.
There is light at the end of the tunnel. Things look good, but we got to keep putting our foot to the pedal when it comes to public health measures. By the time we get into the mid to late summer, early fall, we're going to start seeing a big difference.
So one of the ways that people are marking this anniversary is going back through their photos from a year ago to find the last normal photo before the pandemic hit. So we're going to do that with our hosts, okay? We're going to start with Salty Al. Al, tell us about your photo.
Oh, mine is a double photo. On the one is my son Elijah's birthday, and you see baby Ford in the front.
Look at Elijah.
And the other one is later that day we went to the Lego exhibit. That's all Legos.
Wow.
That head behind yes, and that was at the Science Museum in LA. So the Lego exhibit travels all over the country. So if it's near you, you have to go see it.
Wow.
Yeah,
wow.
That was it.
All right,
Crazy.
Erica, where was your normal last photo? Tell us all about it.
So I was at a sushi restaurant with our girl Mila Jam, who is, of course, the pop artivist. So the night before she appeared on our show, we went out to dinner together, and we took a photo, and not knowing that this was like going to be one of the last nights we'd get dressed up and go out to dinner.
God, it's so foreign. It's so weird. That's amazing. I love Mila. I follow her on Instagram, the Mila Jam. Follow her. Jeffrey, tell us about your pictures.
Let me tell you a quick Mila Jam story real fast.
Oh.
When I was filming over the summer, I was filming in Mila Jam's hometown.
Get out of here. In Georgia?
Instagram in Georgia, and she's like, my mom said, come over, and it was during COVID, and I totally would have went over there and had a home-cooked meal, and she hooked it all
Friend
up.
of the show.
Yeah, great.
Friend of the show.
So nice that I have a friend when you're kind of in an unfriendly, well, it was a movie set, but whatever. I'm bragging.
Good story.
Anyways, listen, no compliments around Tories. I forgot where I was. Okay, so this is at a rugby game, the last day of February. That guy, that's my buddy Matt from my old apartment building. We moved on March 9th, by the way, so that was during the whole thing. But this was a rugby game right before where I used to live, and I'm like, hey, Matt, there's a game tonight. You want to go check out the rugby game? How weird is that to say now, like to one of your buddies you're hanging out with, to just walk over to a packed event? It seems like 50 years ago.
And then sometimes it feels like yesterday. It's very strange how time does this. This is my last normal photo. I was actually with Kelly Schuberth, one of my best friends from the studio here. She works, great producer. We were at Patty's bridal fitting. Now that Patty is a supervising producer here, she still hasn't had her wedding. We've had to postpone and postpone. Of course, it's our wedding now because I'm part of it. You know what I mean?
Yes, it's a collective wedding. But yeah, it's like I think a lot of people have to put off things that they love, and we're going to have to kind of deal with that because there's people that are very sad about missing proms.
Yeah.
How many people miss their proms?
Graduations.
You know, it's just.
We drove out a baseball field the other day, and the kids were out there like about to play a game, and I was like, I felt like
we're back.
Good for you guys.
We're back.
Towards normalcy.
Of course, and it's important for their psyche.